her bag, but she's got 10 outs. The nines are ahead.
What a shame. What a shame.
And Juha Helppi, Michelle, made a very strong statement there. She was not going to be pushed around. Worlds colliding, and Michelle Bricknell out in 6th position.
Wow, that's incredible, Jesse. That's such bad luck. You know, the first hand, Juha's got pocket nines, Michelle's got ace queen. I knew she wasn't going to be bullied. She didn't hit her ace, she didn't hit her queen, and it's one of those coin flips. It's a 50-50 situation. If she hits her ace or queen, she's got double the amount of chips. Unfortunately, she's got to go back up to the M6 to the Midlands.
And then there were 5 players left. Now,
Wow.
Michael Greco, we've had a chance to talk about bullying. Is Juha Helppi in a position now to be the bully?
I tell you what, he was my pre-tournament favourite, and it just gives him more petrol's been added onto his fire. He's going to, I think, the player that he is going to dominate his table from the beginning.
And it just goes to show you the way that hand was played out, what premium Juha places on getting that early double up. I thought Patrick Lawrence said all in, but
I think Juha was quite surprised to get a call there, wasn't he, from Michelle? I just knew he would, though. I knew she would.
so one hand and up to 200,000. Blind on blind here. This is Steve Platt's first entrance into the
4,000.
pot, and Juha, who has flopped an open-ended straight draw, is outduked at this stage
4 with 8.
by
Raise,
Steve
8,000
Platt's
more,
bottom
12
pair, and he will not be bullied. He will not be bullied. My lord.
Good for him. Stand your ground. He's a very aggressive player, Juha. He's never known what he's going to do. He's one of those Scandinavians who really will raise with absolute trash. But now he's got chips. He could totally bully this table. But I think he'll fold this one.
Call.
Oh, he's called it.
He has called a 5 or 10, of course, would give Juha a straight. Jack would be trouble, would give him a pair, and give Steve a higher 2 pair. And that ace of diamonds has only changed things in that both players have a diamond. Juha's is higher.
Check.
20,000.
I don't know if Juha knows where he's at here.
He's not giving up, is he, Mr. Platt? He's going to fire that second bullet.
Steve Platt is a newcomer to poker. First time on TV. He's up against someone who's considered one of the best players in the world, and he is railroading him here.
How do you think, Jesse, he'd react if Juha went all in? Do you think he'd call? I don't think he would.
I actually think he might beat Juha into the pot.
Well played, Mr. Platt.
They
Well
don't
played.
back down in the Midlands, and this owner of the Swan Coat, one of the homes of that area as far as the poker world goes, has just, with bottom pair, taken the chip leader down a notch or 2.
Well done. He didn't back down, did he?
I don't think they do back down in Wolverhampton.
No, not going to be bullied that time.
Holy cow. And Helppi will file that one away. And I think the next time he gets in a pot against Steve, he's going to try and have something. 2 pots, 2 hands, and it'll be Lascelles Barrow in the big blind.
Call.
And Ian Fraser, first words he's spoken have been
Pass.
call.
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 Peeking
Always.
off a flop.
Raise.
You has got a nice
15.
ace. Steve's got the same hand.
15,000
Same
more,
hand?
17 total.
And you was looking at Steve like he's got 3 heads.
Be very interesting to see what Juha does here.
Well, Ian Fraser still got a decision to make. He's got a pocket pair here. 15,000. He's trying to work this out.
There's no point in calling. I mean, it's 7 to 1 chance for him to hit his set. If he doesn't hit, he's got to fold, isn't he? So you might as well get rid of him now.
Pass.
Now, what does Juha do? Does he re-raise or does he just flat call? Your guess is as good as mine.
Well,
Pass.
that was disciplined.
Wow.
I mean, you could have easily seen Juha getting a rush of blood to the head there, but it looks like he's decided to just wait and let things develop a little bit. He doesn't really have a line on Steve Platt, does he?
No, he doesn't at all. No cards have been shown. I mean, maybe He's thinking, okay, I've doubled up first hand, I can just sit back. Maybe he's taking that stance, Jesse.
Let's check out the ranking of hands. Each 5-card poker hand falls into the official ranking of poker hands. Bottom of the ladder is high card only. A pair just above that, and 2 pair is higher still. 3 of a kind is 3 of a number, a straight. 5 cards in a row of any suit. A flush is 5 cards of the same suit in any order. Full house, 3 of a kind plus a pair. 4 of a kind is self-explanatory, and a straight flush is 5 cards all in a row of the same suit. Royal flush is top of the pops. That's a straight flush, ace high. Juha from the very cold reaches of Finland, and they don't do the rush of blood to the head very often. It's tough even getting your blood to the head in sub-zero temperatures.
Pass.
Oh no, Steve
Oh.
Platt is speeding. He's going to be good fun.
Call.
Call. And no raise.
Just a flat call from Lascelles. Would have liked to see a raise though. Doesn't know where he stands if he gets a few high cards on the flop. He's hoping obviously to hit a set.
As it turns out, there are no overcards to his 8s in the other 2 hands. But he, oh my. Oh my.
Well, there you go. That just goes to show why you must raise when you've got a good hand in the blinds. Or anywhere really, to be honest. Lascelles called raise, but there's nothing to raise. So just stick it in, Lascelles.
4,000.
LaSalle has won a tournament down at
Yes.
the Sportsman Club. But Steve Platt here with the 2 pair on the flop.
I'm sure we'll
Forward
see a
20.
raise. Yeah, it's a good
Raise
raise.
20,000 more, 24 total.
And do you think the fact that there's a
24.
jack out there will induce LaSalle to lay down his hand?
Yeah, he'll do well to get away from this. I think he'll have to. He's got to think that Platt has definitely got minimum a jack. So, but for him to raise that much, he's got to think he's got better than that. Because Lascelles could easily have a jack.
I mean, this is the 3rd hand on the trap that Platt has basically gone nuts with.
Exactly, and he's not shown any cards.
He's not shown any cards, any fear, any knowledge of the game. He's just bet.
Exactly.
And he could be a danger here.
30,000.
Oh, Lascelles re-raised him.
Re-raise.
We could see all the chips going in here, Jesse.
Marty.
We could have our second casualty very, very soon.
We can't make it 30,000
Must be a minimum
total.
of 20 with
Okay, he
so
announced
still
raise,
get
and
that
I-
call.
no, she's 50%, isn't it?
No,
He
just
said
the actual
raise- he
total
said
bet
raise
is-
before.
I think they may take this verbal contract that he did say raise,
Right,
Michael,
he just said
as,
raise.
as binding,
Yeah.
and they're
How
probably
much
going
did
to
you
force
put
him
in?
to put the
It's
minimum
actually
raise in.
matched the bet of 24 with an excess of 10, so it's under 50%.
Yeah, you've got to put it, but he said raise, didn't he?
Yeah.
He said raise. You must put at least 24 more in. Can't raise it up to.
Another 14, well actually another 14
Yeah.
would cover it.
Good decision there by tournament director Mad Marty Wilson.
Another 12.
You know, a verbal contract is binding, and even though
And
LaSalle
that's
didn't put the right number
The
of
Blues are
chips in,
2,000.
he did
Okay,
say
24.
raise.
Exactly, and the minimum
24,
raise
so you have
is
to put
binding.
14 in.
Okay.
I think we're going to see an all-in here
Total
from
bet
Platt.
is 48,000.
I think you're right.
He really can't back down from this, surely. Unless he thinks that Lascelles got a set.
All in.
Oh, there you go.
All in.
I thought so. All the chips are going in the middle.
That was always going to happen.
Good game.
And
No.
what is LaSalle going to do?
Oh,
LaSalle's
he's
going
called
for
him.
it. Now, Michael, he's not in as bad shape as you might think. It's not only an 8 that gets him out, but a
A
jack.
jack gets him out, or maybe 2
Sure.
running cards. Even a 7 and a 9. I mean, there could be a straight here for Lascelles. Or even an 8. He's got enough cards, Jesse.
So the players very interested to see what Steve Platt was playing with. He's got the best hand right now, 2 pair, and it is LaSalle, Barrow, all in. That has given LaSalle plenty of outs. Any 7, any 8, any 9, any jack. There's a plethora of paint in there for him. Here's the river.
Not looking good for him, though, is it? I'd rather be in Platt's shoes. No, he's out. We've got a second casualty, Jesse.
Right you are.
Well done.
Take it, back cover.
LaSalle Barrow follows Michelle Bricknell down the dark, dusty road of red velvet.
That all stemmed from Jesse, the fact he didn't raise with his pocket 8s. Pocket 8s against 6-5. You know, if Lascelles had raised with his pocket 8s, Platt wouldn't have even been in the pot. But as it is, I'm afraid he's walking home, getting in his car and off home.
And 2 pair beats 1.
You know, those of you back home who've just come in and switched on the telly and are watching this, you're thinking, oh, there's only 4 people in here and the program's just started. Don't worry, we've lost 2 people in the space of 2 minutes.
Yeah, just another day at the office. That is, if your office happens to be located
Call.
on an asteroid.
All right.
Steve Blatt,
Raise.
the catalyst right now.